Well, hello, welcome to you. We have a bit of a winter wonderland. Look at the scene in front of us now. Not enough snow, I'm glad to report, to jeopardise the game, though we must keep our fingers crossed that it remains that way. There did have to be a pitch inspection, of course, but the referee was quite content that he would be able to make the requisite decisions, see all of the pitch, all of the lines, as he needs indeed to do. So it is, despite this snow, very much business as usual here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. River Plate seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that they're...
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Bentancur gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Dybala is steaming forward. Quadrado. That'll be a throw-in. It is deadlocked. River Plate going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Ramsey. Quadrado has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Vinola. Oh, good interception. Dybala. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. River Plate are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. He's away! And it's Quintero. the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Hits one! Out to the left it goes. Crunching tackle. Enzo Perez. Tries a shot! No mistake! The breakthrough arrives at last! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
And Quadrado! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ginola. Bentancur. Matuidi. Decent progress down the left. It's a good foot in there.
Juventus are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Juventus have reached the now or never stage. And it's Quintero. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. Ramsey drop. And time is up. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. This, one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Hits one! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
concentration to go with all this possession. Gets wrestled off the ball. Gnabry has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Swung over. Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. River Plate have a free kick. Perez. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it! That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. The game has already resumed here. Kimmich brings it forward. Ginola. Enzo Perez. Perez spreads it towards the left. Perez. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Very well to intervene. Ginola. Enzo Perez. Ginola. Loose, who's getting there? Coutinho. Alaba battles to win it back. Philippe Coutinho. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Hit into the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Quintero. Plays it out to the flank.
River Plate showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's played forward. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Philippe Coutinho.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although...
And the referee brings it to a close. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bayern Munich must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jerome Boateng. He's certainly got all the physical qualities you'd look for in a centre-back, Peter. But his technique and positioning are so good that he rarely needs to use them. He can play a mean long ball too, and his teammates, I think they'll be looking to him to turn defence into counter-attack and do it repeatedly.
Oh, quite no argument for me on that one. River Plate playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
He's in space and looking for options. Enzo Perez. Cut out in the nick of time. Gnabry. Defence has got rid of that. Lofted into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. And it's Perez. Perez. And here's Skoko. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. We've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Coutinho gets it back. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side is...
It's Skoko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ignacio Skoko sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Has a pop! That was venomous. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Prato. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Prato goes for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Jerome Boateng. Boateng drives it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
One final crack at it now.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Just brushed off the ball there. Juan Quintana. He's had a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
For a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Some good stubborn defending there.